Well, with a DC universe now up and running and beloved and all that kind of stuff, a lot of people start speculating about what may or may not happen with it. We've seen a lot of speculation about the upcoming Lantern series, a lot of speculation about Supergirl, but also we got that new project, Superman, Man of Tomorrow, that is going to be coming out. And some whispers have started going around. I'm sure you've seen these reports that they may be looking at adding Wonder Woman character Steve Trevor to Superman, Man of Tomorrow. You probably saw that in some of your news feeds, some of your social media feeds. Oh, now this all comes from a legitimate report came out that said there was a casting call for a male role. Literally, that was it. Casting call for a male role. Must be Steve Trevor.
That's what first thing popped into my mind.
Thing that comes across your mind,
to be
right?
fair, as soon as they said there was going to be a female role of a certain height, everyone was like, Wonder Woman. So it follows.
Now it's Steve Trevor.
Now, this is the report that came in from Superhero Hype on Threads. Gunn responded to this rumor, stating that Steve Trevor may be on Gunn's casting list for Man of Tomorrow. This rumor originated after scooper Daniel Richtman said there is a major new male character that they are casting for Man of Tomorrow. As many people quickly began speculating, this could either be Steve Trevor or potentially Batman. Yeah.
Or literally any other male character.
Because they're going to put out a casting call for Batman. Like, please. Anyway, but Gunn, as he is off to do, decided to address it and simply put up a one-word answer. Nope. Gunn simply said when responding to the Steve rumor. Now, look, for the sake and the fun of discussion, the idea in principle of like introducing a Steve Trevor in a Superman movie, that could be interesting. I mean, again, it raises a lot of questions about what time period does Steve Trevor come from. But again, they may be bypassing that whole time shift thing and person out of time that the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman did. So Steve Trevor could very well just be a contemporary guy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman doesn't leave Paradise Island till recently.
Yeah, or is off doing her other stuff, hasn't met Steve yet. Again, in principle, the idea is not bad. I wouldn't be against it. But again, I know I bring up this example a lot, guys, but it reminds me so much of back when the first images of Thanos came out and he had the 3 scars on his face and everybody instantly jumped to confirmed Wolverine's in the next Avengers movie. Well, confirmed Wolverine's going to be in Infinity War.
That will be explained.
He is.
That will be explained in Secret Wars, that he had gone back in time. He gave him that scar.
Yeah, right.
There you go. They'll connect it all together. It's like, oh, they're casting a tall girl. That must be Wonder Woman. They're casting a male character.
Like the entire Superman series doesn't have enough male characters
that they can draw from.
I mean, come on.
Again, look, I think it's good that I'm kind of torn. I, on the one hand, really like how involved James Gunn is on social media and how he'll respond and actually answer stuff, right? But even though there were a bunch of reports running around as a result of this rumor, was anybody really taking it seriously that Gunn had to address it? Because here's my fear, Rob. While on the one hand, I'm saying I kind of like that James Gunn is involved social media wise, by responding to every little thing, like even like this, what it inadvertently does is it encourages people to make up shit just to see if James Gunn will respond to it. That's the first thing. Because you know that's going to happen if it's not already happening. So like people just make up nonsense just to see if they can get James Gunn to respond to them. But the second thing that makes me worried a little bit is that if he responds so much, what happens when he doesn't respond? Everybody's going to go, oh, James Gunn didn't say anything. That must mean it's true. Because whenever something else comes out that's not true, he responds. So again, on the one hand, I like that he's so active. On the other hand, I would kind of like to see him reel it in a little bit because he could inadvertently and unintentionally cause more confusion than not. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Aura. Guys, if you are anything like me, you swear every year you're going to be on top of your Christmas shopping, and then suddenly it's December 20th, the shelves are empty, and you're standing around in Target asking yourself, does my aunt even like candles? But this year, I am not doing that because of Aura Frames. It's completely saved me. See, I always struggled with what to get people in my life, but this year I'm going to give out a couple of Aura Frames, and it's hands down the most personal, meaningful gift that I can possibly give. And here's the best part. Aura lets you upload unlimited photos and videos. Plus, the frame comes in a premium gift box with no price tag, so it feels like a classy, well thought out gift, even if you bought it last minute. Guys, you can't gift wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code CAMPEA at the checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code Campea. This deal is exclusive to our listeners and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in on time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning that we sent you at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Anyway, Rob, you saw this whole story. What's your takeaway from it?
John, I mean, I just have to sigh because, you know, there's something strange to me about spoilers and the world that we live in. And I've watched this whole spoiler thing with the internet evolve over the last 30 years. To me, there's a script that has already been written. They are now breaking it down. They're building sets. They're prepping for production that begins in April. What's in that script already exists.
Yes.
We just don't know about it yet. So what's in there is already happening. They're already casting. They're already doing everything they need to do.
This is like time travel.
No, but yeah, I know. It's just we don't, as the audience, know what's happening. And yet that we've developed this weird, voracious hunger. Like, we have to know everything about this before we see it, which that impulse alone is weird because it takes away from the enjoyment of discovery when you see it first time in a movie theater.
I know, it's part of the love for some fans.
I know, I get it. Hey, I'm that way too. I succumb to that as well. But now we're in a world where people are just fabricating stuff. And to me, that's different than spoilers. That's different than reporting. That's different than, ooh, I saw an on-set photo. Now when people are just making things up, it seems like we passed into a world where when you read a description, first of all, people, when you're talking about a breakdown that goes out that says we're getting a male lead, as we've talked about, if it goes over breakdowns, that means the character is not necessarily a front and center character.
100%. Yeah, that's the point we've been trying to make. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the thing about business. We as film fans have to be more astute than that. Spoilerific stuff is fun, speculation is fun, but when we're betraying our ignorance of the process, it sort of diminishes us as fans. It's like, come on. If somebody says a movie has lots of characters in it, maybe they're casting for more people in the Daily Planet that get featured. Maybe they're casting, they need a new reporter, some dynamic character that's a friend of Jimmy Olsen's. Who knows? But when they're casting a major role, they want to go out, and that's what a casting director does.
Yep.
And a casting director goes and discusses with agents and
agents and casting execs that they have connections with, and they don't put out some public call.
No, public call is for, unless they're having some real difficulty casting somebody, a public call like that is usually for a lesser character. And we as film fans, we should know that. So that's why. But then when a known scooper puts this something out, I think that's when James Gunn steps in and just has to say, nope.
Now remember, Daniel Rickman wasn't saying it was going to be Steve Trevor. He just said they're casting for a new male character in the upcoming.
But making the Steve Trevor leap, it's a leap. We should do an experiment and come up with our own ridiculous, thing and see how far we can get some rumor to propagate.
There's going to be 3 Avengers films.
Yeah, but that wasn't a rumor that I'd heard. I made it up. That was speculation on the picture. And by the way, we're only a few days away from finding out if that's true or not.
Yeah, we are.
3 Avengers movies, baby.
To your point, and by 3 you mean Doomsday, Secret Wars, and a Doomsday Part 2 that happens in between Doomsday and Secret
Wars.
or
something
else.
What
we've been speculating for a bit. I shouldn't say this, but I will.
Yes.
Here it comes.
No, I'm about to tell you what I'm not going to tell you. I know that sounds weird, but
I understand. That's what she said.
I have literally been contacted by somebody involved with Avengers Doomsday. And she has offered to tell me anything I want to know about it. Like, literally, she wrote to me and said,
Why does she have to harsh your mellow? If she tells you everything.
but that's the thing. She didn't write to me and just blurt out a bunch of stuff. She says, if you want, I'll tell you anything you want to know. And I am sitting here like, oh.
Don't do it, dude.
Oh.
Don't give in to hate.
Up until this point.
It leads to suffering.
Up until this point, I have not.
Did you ask her if there was going to be a third Avengers movie?
Yeah.
I haven't responded. But it's so tempting. It's so tempting.
Don't. You know what? It's a troll from Indonesia. They're just gonna,
I've
it's a
verified
honeypot.
who it is.
Oh,
I
okay.
verified who it is. So anyway,
Is it Brie Larson?
but to your point, but I mean,
gonna
to your
say.
point that we as film fans, yeah, we want to know this stuff, man.
I know.
And listen, I'm just going to speak for myself. I have gone into movies that I already knew everything about.
Yeah.
Didn't affect my enjoyment of it at all.
No, me neither.
I'm not saying that's true for you or for anybody else. I'm just saying for me, I have gone into movies where I've known a whole bunch of stuff, if not everything, and my enjoyment level wasn't affected. So, but anyway, that's just me. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? James Gunn has shot down that rumor flying around that they might be looking to put Steve Trevor in the movie. I don't know. Listen, I think it could have been interesting if they did do that, but obviously they weren't. Or whatever you guys feel about it, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.